Hello, bee people. So you probably saw that we snagged up some brood, got our safety gear on, because these girls aren't going to be happy when we get done with them here. So we're going to build a cell builder. So we've got a bottom board, kind of made it ourselves, smaller entrance, queen excluder. The only time I ever use them. So we're going to put the queen excluder on the bottom board. What we don't want is any virgin queens flying up into this hive, because it's going to be a queenless hive, and they can smell that and want to come in and take it over. Had it happen. So this is where we do our grafting. So this hive right here, we're knocking it down to a single for a minute. We want them overpopulated and real tight. So we're going to look for the queen because we're pulling her. I'm not sure what I do with that. Okay. Always look on your inner cover. Never know if that girl's going to be there. So, got the queen cage. You want me to wear this? Hold on, I don't have my self-fall equipment right. This is the newer jacket. It's not set up yet. I need the blue pin, right? And I need the diaper pin. I really don't want to get stung up. So, do my other glove. Man. Are you kidding me? There it is. Oh.
Stuffed it into the mud.
And in the mud. I know these aren't bee gloves, but they're working for a minute. All right, so remember the diaper pin is for getting these corks out, right? Because you can just easily get it out without ripping it apart. If you try to use knives or something, it'll just rip it apart. So I'm just gonna leave it on here because I know I need it. All right. Remember breaking your hive apart. It's full of propolis. Well, we got some honey on this one. And then of course, pushing it between the frames, right? Alright, so there's some honey. There's some more honey. Man, you have to wait, Chris, man. Oh, he probably wants that queen.
Yeah, he was texting.
All right, so nice comb. There's some pollen the girls are bringing in. That's a nice sign. Our maples are blooming. So I know you know the tricks. So the circle is pollen. We never talked about that. Alright, so we got some brood going on here. There she is. See her right here. So she's Caucasian. Come on, baby. Up. There she goes. She's a runner. Alright, I got her. I need to get her in this little cage. There she goes. Alright, so we got her in the cage. Now she needs a couple little attendants, right? She's a good queen. They just pick them up by the wings. Well, I missed that one. If they sting you, you don't want to use them because they're going to die in the cage. Ooh, that little thing running. There we go. There's her. What we got in there? 3. I give him one more. Alright. And then, right, we didn't lose the cork because they're stuck on here. And that's the same thing that I talked about before. If you buy packages and you buy a few of them, your cork's still on here. That way, when you're done, you can go, oh, I have 5 corks. I bought 6 packages. All right.
Ruh-roh.
Uh-oh. There's a problem somewhere. So that's what, pretty nice using these.
I'm gonna look at her pattern.
Yeah, she's doing a great job. So she's a beauty queen. We'll find something or somebody for it. I think I posted a little something on Facebook and the little phone's been blowing up. Alright, so this was brood. More bread. Pollen and nectar. Some empty comb. All right, we have a nice frame of pollen here. So we just use circles for pollen. And this was honey, so we normally just use a little line and a dot for brood. But you can do whatever you want. So if you watched the video before, we stole all this brood from 4 different hives. So there's that. So they've got the green dot, that was last year's. So there's some bees right there gonna hatch. We're not gonna actually graft for around 11 days. So we'll let them make a bunch of queen cells. We'll leave it there for about 8 days. We're gonna come back, knock all the queen cells down. At that point, all the eggs have hatched out and there's nothing that they can make a queen out of. And then we'll leave them broodless for a few days. We have a symposium we're going to speak at. So this is all being timed around that. So with the green and the blue dot, and this has a red dot on it, kind of lets us know how old them frames are. Oh yeah. Kind of need another queen screw, don't we? I want to put the insulated cover back on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's some bees. Are we doing a new one? No. And of course, we want them to we want them to feed that still young larva in here. Still give them some tasty treats. There were, the original hive has some foragers, so they'll be out there pulling liquid in. We'll probably start bucket feeding this also. We're gonna give them a few days. Man, we need some gravel right here. These cell builders, they fill these up with honey and they'll pull new comb because you got all them young bees. So eventually this is going to get another box just so they have somewhere to build comb. Because they're always going to be thinking that they're going to have a queen. They're never going to have a queen because we're just using this to make queen cells. This is our handy dandy little carry-all box. Got the handles, the bottom screwed on. I do want to make a little lip for this, and then handy dandy lid. So this was the bottom box coming out of winter. It's just pulled comb. We'll leave it there, let the bees clean on it. So here's Mama. Put my blue pen back away. This is garbage. We'll be talking about this a lot more when we start grafting, and you'll see how this works. The only reason we do this is so we have a lot of queens on a set date. If you just want to make some queens in your hives, that's pretty easy. All you really need to do is put a board between your hives and they'll pull queen cells, and you just take that whole frame with a queen cell on it. Timing's involved, we'll talk about timing, and just start a hive with that. You don't need the graph. Graphs is only if you're trying to get a lot of queens on a set date. Other than that, you can do your own. Hey, keep smiling.